اندیشم دور از تو نیست اندیشم در راه تو کی ارزشی دارد این جان ما پاینده باد خاک ایران ما.
روی آبنوس نوجوان تو هم خیز و روی شو
Bamdak. Hello. 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 Is it on?
No.
Hello.
Hello. Mikrofon kvar nu. هلو الان کار میکن.
Sure. Oh, okay. Kush, Bamdad Kush Ahmadi. I'm sorry to say that Dr. Kupai sent me a text message that he has got very bad cold and he's not able to talk. So he's not here. I'm sorry about that.
موبدبو به همتون روز بخیر میگن و متاسفانه دکتر کوهبایی پیغامی فرستادن که سرما خوردن و امروز نمیتونن بیان.
As you know that we had a seminar on December 22nd. Oh, January, I'm sorry.
January 21st.
Thank you, January 21st. What's wrong with me? Dr. Amir Zahed, Shoma Tashrif Awardi, Kaili Mamnoon. Dr. Kupai has got a bad cold, so he cannot come today. I'll let you know. He is a great scholar, by the way, and he has written a book called Holognosis, and it's very high. I tried to read, but I couldn't comprehend completely because he has got such a scholarship that you have to come to his level to understand.
موبدبو از آقای دکتر امیر جاهد تعریف میکنن که کتابی دارن به اسم هولوگنوسیس و از نظر علمی سطح خیلی بالایی داره که موبدبو گفتن که من همش متوجه نشدم. به هر حال ما خیلی خوشحالیم که آقای دکتر امیر جاهد هم امروز اینجا تشریف داره.
I'm sorry, that's not December 22nd. I don't know what I was thinking. It was January 21st. We had a seminar here, and there was a topic by Dr. Turaj Daryai regarding Geush Urwan and what it means. And today we are going to recapitulate the metaphoric, I'm sorry, what's the matter with me today? Metaphoric meaning.
ما در 21 جنوری اینجا یک کنفرانسی داشتیم. دکتر دریایی به موضوع گوش اوروان پرداختن و ما حالا یه مقدار به معنی اون بیشتر میپردازیم امروز.
So this is there has been a lot of questions about Geush Urwan and what does it mean, you know. And so this is a very important verse telling us how Zarathustra was chosen by Ahura Mazda as Ratu, that means prophet, after he had a vision of Ahura Mazda and hearing the words of Daina means vision from Ahura Mazda. We are talking about the spiritual spectrum and not realized by the sense organs. Can you see here, maybe? Can you see? You want to sit there? You're okay? If you can see there.
این سرود مهمی هست که به ما میگه چگونه زرتشت انتخاب شد به عنوان یک رهبر معنوی و مذهبی یا رتو. بعد از اون که زرتشت الهام میگیره و پیام دینا رو از اهورامزدا میگیره و میشنوه، ما اینجا از دید معنوی و روحانی بحث میکنیم. این دیدن و شنیدن پیام اهورامزدا از طریق اندامهای حسی نیست، بلکه یه جور درک روحی و معنویه.
This is first, Yasna 29 is the most important Yasna regarding Ashur Zarathustra. And, this is in Avesta, but it didn't come out, Avesta script, here, that's what it looks. And it goes like this. Kashmaibya gevush urva garesda Kammai matvos tumke matashat Ama aishmo hazascharemo Ahishya ya darescha tavischa Noit moi vista kashmat anyo Atha moi sasta vahu astriya. The thing is, this is in Avesta, and as you know that Avesta language is a very regular language like Sanskrit, because they devised a script. Pahlavi script did not have vowels, and they were polyphonic. I mean, one letter had too many. So they did, Avesta was devised a script, alphabet, in such a way that you write the way you speak, and you speak the way you write, So that was very clear. Now, Kashmaibya, from that comes Shoma, to you both. It's a dative. Gevush Urva means soul of the living world. Urvan, actually Urvan is the faculty of choosing right and wrong. Garezda means lamented or cried sobbingly, and Persian derivation is gaire kard. Kammai means for whom.
مبدبو به زبان اوستا اشاره میکنن که مثل سانسکریت همون جور که می نویسیم می خونیم و برعکس. و حالا این یسنای 29 رو کلمه به کلمه معنی میکنم براتون. خشمایی بیا یعنی به تو، حالت مفعولیه. گوش اوروا روح زندگی هست که توانایی انتخاب داره. گرزدا به معنی گریه و زاری هست و کهمایی به معنی برای کسی که.
For example, Kammai in Vedic Sanskrit will be Kasmai. H turns into S. So Kasmai means for whom. Ma means me. Twarsdom means created. Kematashat means who fashioned, shaped, or formed me. That's why some scholar would write who fashioned me, some scholar would write who shaped me. So we have to remember that why every translation is different from different scholars because they use the different word, Aishmo means anger. Persian is khamsh. I cannot say I'm sorry. Hazasya means rapine. Rapine means plunder, robbing, and carrying of the property by force. And Remo means cruelty.
کلمه ما هست به من، معنی به من میده. توارزدوم به معنی خلق شده. که ما تشد یعنی کسی که مرا به این شکل و این صورت در آورد. ایشمو به معنی خشم هست، عصبانیت. هزسچا به معنی دزدی و سرقت و رمو به معنی خشونت.
And then these are all Avesta word, you know. And interesting is Ahishaya means they entangle, shackle, or oppressed. Somebody will use the word enmeshed. So, you know, the scholars use different word. Darescha means outrage. Tavischa means violence. Here actually, Tavishi means strength. And when a violence is done, it is used, strength is used always, you know. So here in this words, Tavischa means violence. Noit means no. You see how close it is, no and noit in Avesta? You can see that. Moi, me. Vasta means protector or a shepherd, actually it means. But we have to use it in a form of spiritual way. Kashmat anyo means from you. It is instrumental. Kashmat is instrumental. Atha is therefore, just as, or so. Shasta means show or reveal. Vahu Vastriya, this is a very important two words. Vastriya actually is a very important word because it has been translated in many, many ways. Here is a good sheltered, fertile settlement, or including a good protector, deliverer, or savior. Dr. Tara Purwala used the word savior. So you could see that how the scholars use different translations, and therefore there is sometimes confusion is created.
آهیشایا به معنی سرکوب. درسچا به معنی اختشاش. تویشچا به معنی زورگویی، خشونت، بی‌عدالتی. نوی به معنی همون نه که خیلی نزدیک به همون زبان فارسی خودمون هست. موی به معنی به من هست. واستا به معنی نگهبان هست. شمت انیو یعنی از طرف شما. عطا یعنی بنابراین. شاستا به معنی نشان دادن، آشکار کردن. وهو واستریا به معنی زیستگاه‌های حاصلخیز، اماکن خوب برای زندگی. یه مقدارم میبینید که کلمات رو معنی‌های متفاوت براش هست. کسانی که تحقیق کردن و ترجمه کردن، ترجمه هاشون همه دقیقاً عین هم نیست، یه کمی با هم تفاوت داره.
And the word Athai is the first word of Athahu Vairyo, actually. Now, the translation, to you both, the soul of the living world lamented or cried or sobbingly. And she appeals to Ahura Mazda and she says, for whom did you create me? Who fashioned me? Anger, plunder, cruelty, outrage, and violence have shackled me all around.
در اینجا روح زندگی ناله و زاری میکنه به سوی اهورامزدا و میگه برای چه کسی مرا خلق کردی؟ چه کسی مرا به این صورت در آورده؟ خشم، خشونت، بی‌عدالتی، دزدی همه جا وجود داره. برای من هیچ نگهبان و مراقبی از جانب تو وجود نداره.
And she complains that there is no protector from you. For me, there is no protector from you. That means from Ahura Mazda. She says that. Therefore, you must reveal to me, or who will bring good shelter, fertile settlement. Now, Vastra means, in my language, Vastra means cloth, to cover, to protect. So Vastriya also means protection, cover, you know. Why? Because Zarathustra believed that you cannot start a civilization until people settle down. Because nomadic tribe cannot establish a civilization. And that was important for.
در اینجا میگه پس تو به من باید یک پناهگاه خوب و یه سرزمین حاصلخیزی رو نشون بدی. و زرتشت اعتقاد داشته که ما نمیتونیم در یک جایی تمدنی رو شروع کنیم قبل از اینکه بتونیم در اونجا با آرامش زندگی بکنیم.
Now, Zarathustra, I think we gotta go up a little bit. Yeah. I think it still go, okay. Gevush Urva, what is the Gevush Urva means? Gevush means cow, actually, and Urva means soul, but here is the meaning of it, Gevush Urva, because Zarathustra uses the same term in which the community was living. He was a man who can explain the way the people could understand in those days. So Urva is an allegory of the higher truth. The apparent meaning is cow's soul. We know a cow cannot talk and complain to God. And any allegorical cow has no personality. It represents something beyond the narrative, a style Holy Zarathustra uses in his songs.
گوشوروان یک کنایه از برترین راستیه. معنی ظاهری و لغت به لغتش میشه روح گاو. ولی ما میدونیم که گاو نمیتونه حرف بزنه و نمیتونه به خدا شکایت بکنه. گاوی که با کنایه اینجا اومده نمیتونه شخصیت داشته باشه، بلکه نماینگر چیزی مافوق توضیحاتی است که زرتشت در سرودهاش به کار برده.
According to Dr. Tara Porwala, he was a great, great scholar. He was a scholar of Avesta, he was a scholar of Pahlavi, he was a scholar of Persian, he was a scholar of Vedic Sanskrit. He was not an ordinary man. He was highly, highly educated person, and I really thank him with all my heart that he has written the book on Gathas. And he's the one who explains everything. And from him, I have derived all of those things, and I am grateful to his soul. So, and he gives an example, because we were the Vedic Aryans, so one time, all of us were Vedic Aryans. People don't realize that. But after Zarathustra came, we separated from Vedic Aryans and we became Zarathustra Aryans. And that is important to know. And he explains that a similar narrative is found in Bhagavad Gita, where the earth in the form of a cow approaches and complains to her creator in the same manner as she is burdened with oppression, violence, and suffering. He further states that Geush is taken as the genitive form of Gau. In Sanskrit, it is Gau, which is essentially used in the sense of earth, and also, at least, we'll say later on.
دکتر تارا پوربالا در این مورد یه توضیحاتی داده در مورد ترجمه گاتها، کارهای بزرگی کرده. ایشون پهلوی میدونسته، سانسکریت میدونسته، دانشمند برجسته است که در این زمینه کار کرده. طبق دکتر تارا پوربالا داستان مشابه همین داستان روح گاو در باگواد گیتا هم یافت میشه، جایی که زمین به شکل گاو به خالق خود نزدیک شده و شکایت میکنه، همونطور که زیر فشار رنج و خشونت و سرکوب قرار داره. در ادامه توضیح میده که گئوش حالت توصیفی گاو در سانسکریت گاو هست که مشخصا به معنی زمین به کار رفته.
Thank you. Actually, Bhagavad Gita comes song. It just comes from Gatha, but it has become Gita. Even the Buddhists call their holy songs Gathas. Even the Jains call their holy things Gathas. And we Zoroastrian also call Gathas. I just want to make sure that people understand that Gathas are the words used in India, because I lived in India and people used to say these are Jain Gathas, these are Buddhist Gathas. So you can see that Mother Earth is probably a more sense here. And he further states, Dr. Tara Powara, that at least 8 passages in the Rig Veda where it is applies to mean Mother Earth. In the Rig Veda, by the way, the Rig Veda and Zarathustra, Avesta are so close that we can translate from Rig Veda into Avesta and from Avesta into Rig Veda. And this is very important. And I have practiced some of the words and I've been able to do that. So now just examples, Sahasra Dhara Mahi Gau. This is used in a Vedic, Sahasra Dhara Mahi Gau. Mahi means great. Gau means here earth. Sahasra Dhara means 1,000 streams. Actually, H, if you put H, actually Hazara almost becomes Hazara, actually. I just wanted to show out that how the words changes from one language to another language.
در ریگ ودا 8 تا نوشته وجود داره که همین کلمه گاو به معنی زمین و مادر به کار رفته. ریگ ودا و اوستا بسیار به هم نزدیک هستن که شما میتونید از ریگ ودا به اوستا برسید، ترجمه کنید یا برعکس. خیلی به هم نزدیک هستن و شباهت‌های زیادی دارن. در ریگ ودا سرودهایی اومده به نام سهاسرا دارا و ماهی گاو که به معنی زمین بزرگ با رودهای زیاد هست.
Actually, when you say Vahu, Hashem, Vahu turns into Vedic Vasu. You see, Hashem actually in Sogdian prayer, they did not use Hashem. They use Artam, A-R-T-M, Artam, which comes from Vedic Ritam. It's very interesting. They just found out about, we found the Hashem Vahu in Sogdian language. But eventually it looks like that Shambhavu must have changed later on, or whether it was Zarathustra said, we have no idea. But Sogdian people have that. We should go further. Okay. Now, it's very important to know that that Egyptians have also used the symbol of cow to explain some of the natural phenomenon. Cow is the symbolic of the living world. I mean, when you say living world means, as Dr. Jaffe pointed out during the seminar day, that means the living world means all of the mankind, all the creatures living in the water, in the air, and everywhere. So they are known as Panchagao, and that was Dr. Gao was saying it. Now what is happening? Why the Mother Earth is appealing to Ahura Mazda? So it appears that during that time, not different from what is happening in this world and have been happening, chaos, violence, and bloodshed, in the name of ideology, whether it is political, religious, or economical, millions and millions of people have suffered starvation, deprivation, and ethnic cleansing.
موبدبوی اشاره کردم به اشموهی یا اشمبوهو که بعداً تغییراتی یافته. در نوشته های ودیک اشم آرتم اومده و وهو وسو اومده و بعد اشاره کردن که مصری ها هم از همین نماد گاو برای توجیه بعضی از پدیده های طبیعی استفاده می کردن. گاو نماد زندگی بوده. دکتر جعفری در اون روز سمینار گفتن که این نمادی است از تمام موجودات زنده، نه فقط گاو. اینطور به نظر میاد که در زمانهای قدیم هم آشوب، خشونت، کشتار وجود داشته به نام عقاید سیاسی، مذهبی، اقتصادی. میلیون ها نفر از گرسنگی، فقر، تبعیض نژادی، نسل‌کشی و اینها رنج می‌بردند. اینها وجود داشته.
So the soul of the cow represents the soul of suffering humanity in any age and time. Cow wants to relieve from such inhumane behavior of the people as well as cattle. Therefore, this mystic soul requests Ahura Mazda, Asha and Vahumana to lead her to peaceful pastures, peaceful settlements for relief. And this is why Professor Hamba calls some Gothic verses esoteric. Now, that's why soul of the cow, the soul of the Mother Earth, requests Ahura Mazda to send somebody who can lead us to a peaceful life in the world, devoid of violence, devoid of suffering, devoid of cruelty.
بنابراین میتونیم اینجورم برداشت بکنیم که روح گاو نمایانگر انسان رنج کشیده است در هر دوره و زمانی. گاوی که میخواد از این رفتار غیر انسانی رهایی پیدا بکنه. بنابراین این روح اسرارآمیز از اهورامزدا، اشا و وهومنه میخواد که او رو به سرزمین‌های صلح و دوستی هدایت بکنه برای رهایی و آزادی. به این دلیل که پروفسور هومباخ بعضی از سرودهای گاوها رو مبهم و اسرارآمیز میدونه.
Professor Harvey Lehman and Slocum of the University of Texas, Austin, Texas, in lesson number 1, Old Iranian has written, the cow represents humanity at large. But in old days, the old professors did not understand the meaning, what Zarathustra was telling, so they only wrote soul of the cow everywhere. But now, including Professor Swartz, and I have met all of them. I have met Dr. Hambach, I have met Dr. Swartz, Dr. Insler, all of them during the Avesta conferences. I have attended many Avesta conferences with these professors. And now they realize that what the old professors translated all of those things were not right. They were translating literally, and that was their problem. And now, because we have to understand in a higher level rather than just a cow. Like somebody says, oh, I am stronger, he's a stronger like a bull. Or somebody would say he has a courage like in a lion. Here we are using all metaphors, you see.
اینجا مبدبو اشاره میکنم به معنی استعاری و تشبیهی گاو که خیلی از دانشمندان و مترجمین در گذشته کلمه به کلمه معنی میکردن و روح گاو معنی کردن. ما اینجا میبینیم پروفسور هاروی و لهمن در دانشگاه آستین تگزاس توی درساشون نوشتن که چیزی که تدریس میکردن که در نوشته‌های قدیم ایران باستان گاو به طور کلی نماینگر انسانه، انسان یا یک مرد عاقل.
So some of the scholars like Dermaster, Nyberg, actually were running down, they translated, but they were running down our gathas. But the people finally woke up and said, no, these people, these scholars are not right. Especially Nyberg, Nyberg had not a very good opinion. So what is the Lord's great flock? I think it's on the top, I'm sorry, yeah. Humanity at large and the wise Lord's great flock of men. Her plight is their plight, and the provider she seeks is the virtuous man who can lead them to prosperity. Now prosperity doesn't come until there is a peaceful civilization. If there is a destruction, there is no prosperity. So she's seeking a virtuous man, and that virtuous man is Zarathustra.
اینجا روح گاو به معنی انسانیت هست، به معنی مردی که اخلاقش نمونه است و دیگران رو به سوی موفقیت میبره و اون کسی که دنبالش میگرده نهایتاً زرتشت هست.
Give you one example. In modern times, we use many devices with certain names, yet their functions are different from the characters which are described for them. One example will suffice. Millions of people are holding mice in their palms, a grotesque idea, but wait, we are here talking about the computer mouse. So this mouse has no personality. It represents an electronic device to operate many functions of computer.
یک مثالش این هست که شما مثلا میتونید کلمه به کلمه همین ماوس کامپیوتر رو موش ترجمه بکنید. بگین میلیون ها نفر الان در دنیا موش تو دستشون گرفتن، ولی خب منظور اون ماوس کامپیوتر هست، یه وسیله الکترونیکی هست که به کامپیوتر وصل میشه و در واقع اون موش نیست، یک تشبیه.
And to finish up the further topic on this, I would say that Ahura Mazda then discusses with Asha and asks the question, do you know anyone who can go to the earth, or anyone who can solve the problem on the earth with peace and bring happiness by the righteous words and his thoughts? And Asha says that she doesn't know, or he doesn't know, Asha doesn't know anybody. Then Ahura Mazda asks Vahumana. He says, do you know? He says, yes, I know one person, and that is Ashur-Zarathustra. And why? Because he has learned the words, Auraic words from us, and he will take the message and bring the happiness to the entire humanity. And that is very, very important message from Yasna 29.
اهورامزدا از عشا میپرسه که کسی رو میشناسی که شادی و صلح و خوشبختی برای ما بیاره و عشا میگه نه من نمیشناسم. اهورامزدا از وهومنه میپرسه و وهومنه میگه بله من میشناسم و اون زرتشت هست و تنها کسی است که میتونه برای انسانها صلح و دوستی و آرامش بیاره. این مهمترین پیام این یسنا هست.
Yeah, let's pull it up this one. If you come close enough.
Sorry, I have two questions. First question is, compare the Rig Veda and Avesta.
Vale.
The Rig Veda is the oldest, older than Avesta. And I want to know, is it right?
No, Rig Veda and Avesta, same, sister languages.
The same thing.
Same thing, no. They're the same language, almost, yeah. Zarathustra spoke Vedic language, but the language little bit changes originally. So there is no way of knowing whether Asura Zarathustra language was first or a Vedic language was second. But that's why most scholars would say that they are sister languages and they avoid all these complications, who came first, Huh?
There is some evidence that Avestan is a little bit older.
Right.
A little bit.
A little bit maybe older. Yeah. But that's why they always call sister languages.
But my second question is, compare, because as we know, the cow, the symbol of the cow is the some part of the Mithrais. The Mithrais believe the symbol of the cow just in any part of the
I have no opinion.
No, I want to know.
I have no opinion on that one.
No, this cup that as you said in Yasna 29 in God's heart, is it
Cross?
symmetry with the cup in the
Cow?
Oh, cow. I'm sorry. I was thinking about cross. Pardon me. Bebakshi, I'm sorry.
is it the same or is it with the Mithrais?
I'm not too sure. The Mithra was born out of the rock. He has a virgin birth, But Mithra has nothing to do with the cow. Mithra is actually, we have a Marius, and I have read it. And Mithra is the energy principle behind the light, actually. But then Mithra became deity, And Mithra gives a victory to the people. Mithra rides in a white horses in a rut and goes all over. Mithra has 1,000 eyes and 1,000 ears, and all of the description has been given. But I don't believe that Mithra and cow has anything to do with here, because of the fact that the Zarathustra uses the word cow because he wants to explain something that the people at that time can understand what he's talking about. He has to give some kind of allegorical example, some kind of a metaphorical example. We use a lot of metaphor in this world, An ounce of prevention is better than, better than cure. You see, that's another metaphor here. So this is, the metaphor has a truth in it, some truth in it. And it tells you in a context that people can understand, And it is a beautiful way of describing, because you see, so Zarathustra is a poet. If you read Rumi and all of that, they talk about wine and they're talking about this and they're talking about that. And you're amazed because poets love to use such words. And if the poets don't use such words, then poetry is not that good. If they just use the prose. See, gathas are not prose. Gathas are poems, songs. And he has to compose in such a way that he makes it more expressive of his idea.